In the middle of a wild, untouched jungle, there was one rule everyone knew. Predators hunt and prey runs. That's just how it's always been. Until one quiet morning, something happened that changed everything. Something even the jungle seemed to pause for. This is the story of Noah, a powerful lion, proud, fierce, and alone. And Kevin, a young fawn, full of curiosity and innocence, who hadn't yet learned what fear really felt like. One early morning, as mist clung to the forest floor, Kevin wandered off from his herd. He was chasing dragonflies through flowers, light on his feet, full of wonder. He didn't realize he'd stepped into danger. A part of the jungle where hunters had left traps hidden under fallen leaves. Suddenly, the ground shifted. Snap! A net closed around his legs. Panic hit. He cried out, a sharp, desperate sound that echoed through the trees. That's when Noah stepped out of the shadows, massive, majestic, his golden eyes locked onto the trembling fawn. For a moment, Kevin froze. This was it. A predator had found him. But Noah didn't attack. He walked forward slowly, not like a hunter, but like something else. He looked at the trap, then back at Kevin. His chest was rising and falling with fear, but Noah didn't hurt him. Instead, he bent down and gently bit through the ropes. A few quick motions, and Kevin was free. Kevin stared at him, completely stunned. His eyes seemed to ask, "Why didn't you eat me?" Noah looked at him for a long second, then turned and disappeared back into the trees without saying a word. Days passed. Kevin couldn't stop thinking about the lion. He started going back to that clearing. And sometimes, waiting under the trees was Noah. They never got close. They never touched. But over time, the fear melted away. Something else took its place. Trust. Kevin started to understand. Maybe not everything in the jungle wanted to hurt him. And Noah, he felt something he hadn't felt in a long time. Peace. Then one night, everything changed. A lightning storm rolled in. Dry trees cracked, and suddenly, fire. Bright, angry flames tore through the eastern jungle. Smoke filled the sky. Animals ran in every direction, crying out in terror. Kevin ran too. But in all the chaos, he slipped and fell into a deep pit. Again, trapped, crying for help. No one came, except Noah. He was far from the fire, but he heard Kevin's voice, and without a second thought, he ran into the flames. His paws burned, his mane caught embers, but he didn't stop. He just kept going, pushing through the fire and smoke until he found the pit. There was Kevin, terrified, shaking, too weak to move. Noah leapt down, picked him up gently in his jaws, and climbed out. He carried the fawn out of the fire, but it was too much. Noah reached the edge of the burning forest, set Kevin down beneath a tree, and collapsed. His body was covered in burns. He was barely breathing. Kevin curled up beside him, tears in his eyes. He nudged Noah's face like he was saying, "Please don't leave." Noah gave a faint smile and closed his eyes one last time. That day, the jungle lost its king, but Kevin gained something even more powerful. The truth. Sometimes, the ones we're taught to fear are the ones who would do anything to protect us. In a world where survival usually means staying apart, one lion chose trust. He broke the rules for love, for peace, and for a bond that never should have existed, but did anyway.